Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. TBD on the name. Anyway, my name is Tamika. This is a YouTube tarot channel, a new one. If you haven't already, take a look at the introductory video. It will just give you some background on a few cards that I already have laid out here. Just to recap, those cards are Leadership, the Moon, and number 37, Time Out. Okay, so, oh yeah, this video is for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So just jumping into it straight away, I already pre-shuffled the cards. Something I sort of saw in the pre-shuffle, this obviously will not apply to everyone, but I did get a sense that maybe someone was like 7 months pregnant. So if you are, congratulations. And if not, let's see what the other energies sort of have to say. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card. So that could be Gemini energy, the twins. You could be pregnant with twins if that previous message resonated. Again, that's a very specific message, so that may only be for like one, maybe two people. Okay, let me cup the deck and get a few cards for the Earth signs for the rest of the month of June 2019, and they may bleed over into July. So interesting here, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is all about making sure that your cup is overflowing with love. This is an abundance of love, love of self, love of others, you know, and that's really sort of the root of it all. So that's beautiful energy coming out at the bottom. Coming out first in the spread, we have the Page of Pentacles. And I really like, it's almost like this page is, you know, grabbing that pentacle from the universe. And it's interesting because at the end of the spread, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like an offer, an opportunity either from someone, or it could be, you know, from the universe to say, you know, like spirit or God or whatever it is that you believe, sort of planting a business idea in your head. You know, that could sort of be that fertile energy that I was picking up on too, because fertile energy obviously is not just about having babies. It can be, but it's also about, you know, building something new, growing something. And in that sense, you know, a lot of people talk about their business as their baby. So I'm really sort of getting a lot of that energy. Perhaps you're starting a new business venture, or you already have, you know, it may be a few months old at this point, and so you're sort of assessing, okay, how far have I come? Where do I want to go, you know, through the rest of the year going into 2020? Excellent energy. Okay, so coming up here in the middle, we have the Death card coming up. It's actually in the reverse though. So the Death is all about transformation. It's endings and new beginnings. Off of this card, I'm really getting, you know, that you're sort of coming to a close in one cycle of your life and going into another one. The fact that it's in the reverse may say that, you know, there's either some delay here. So maybe this transition isn't happening quite yet. Maybe there's some things that you sort of need to put into place, or maybe there are some things that you need to actually just dead altogether, right? Like not literally, but sort of in a figurative sense, you know, if there are spending habits that are getting in the way, or, you know, social habits that are getting in the way of you sort of buckling down and focusing on your business and what it is that you want to grow. Yeah, strongly transformative energy. I just paused here a little bit because, again, I pulled 3 cards on Jan 1 for June for the collective. So the first 3 cards that I talked about apply to all the signs, but just interestingly here, the way that I've laid the cards out, this Death in the reverse is coming under the Moon card. And so off of the Moon, I'm either getting, again, it's like, it's either a literal sort of pregnant energy. And so this, and if you're like 7 months pregnant, you know, you have a couple more months to go until you have a baby that you can birth. So there's a little bit of time, and, you know, maybe you're just sort of feeling like, you know, it's summertime, let's just hurry up and get this along already. And that could be why this card is in the reverse. Alternatively, if it's something that, you know, something new that you're wanting to start, perhaps there's something that you're not yet quite seeing. Perhaps you're like, I'm not sure how to do this. I have this idea, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. And so that's what's stopping you, you know, it's just thinking, like, sort of, you know, thinking that because you don't know how it's going to happen, not being able to sort of take that step. And, you know, sometimes what I'm getting here too, because it's not out here, but I just thought of like the Fool energy, and sometimes it's like we need to just sort of step out on a limb. and take that risk. For others of you, it may be that you need some kind of monetary investment from someone or something, like let's say like a loan from a bank or something, in order to really go ahead and get started. And so therefore, you know, you're having to sort of do the paperwork and all that kind of stuff to get this started. And currently we're, you know, I think we're about a week out or so, or maybe a little bit more than a week out from Mercury retrograde. So, you know, I mean, a lot of people talk about Mercury retrograde and what does that mean? But just generally speaking, you know, it's a good time to sort of slow down, double check things, double check contracts. So let's say you are applying for a loan or, you know, some kind of business contract, that kind of thing. It may just be that over the next few weeks, you know, through the end of July, perhaps, going into August a little bit, that things are just a little bit delayed or slow, but they're coming. So don't worry. You do have a new sort of opportunity coming in here. There's also, with this Eight of Cups, I'm just sort of seeing that there may be some kind of love opportunity. So again, if you're pregnant, this is like, you know, new babies, love of your life kind of a thing. For others of you, if you are, you know, single, perhaps this is someone new coming in, or perhaps this is just saying you have to really make sure that you fully love yourself before you can love someone else, not to sound cliche. And for those who may be in a relationship, you know, this may be just sort of taking your love to the next level, that kind of thing. So I like this reading. I kind of am getting like a couple sort of energy here, just looking at the Two Pentacles again on either side of the card, but there's this Death card in reverse in the middle of it. So if this is like someone or something or a new level, like in a relationship, again, I'm sort of getting that, you know, it's going to take some time for this to sort of transform into whatever that is. So that's not a bad thing, you know, just continue to have patience. Again, we have time out coming here. Number 37, time out. So this is just really saying, take a step back, enjoy it, live in the moment, live each day, you know, just continue to live your life and the rest will fall into place. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back next week with the July 2019 monthly readings. Thanks, bye.